Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at Mecha Godzilla. Mecha Godzilla is such a freaking beast. I honestly really want to take a look at something like this for a long time. And here we are. Joel finally came through. Along with the King of Lizards, they came together, and I gotta say, I think this might be the true King of Lizards, even though it's a machine. Point is, machines are always cooler than biological creatures, at least in my opinion, and Mecha Godzilla is no exception to that. It doesn't matter if you're small or if you're big. Mecha Godzilla is equipped with Proton Breath, missiles coming out of every single piece. He can pick NPCs up and just completely bathe them in Proton Breath. He has special executions just for giant NPCs, and he has 4.5 million health. There's honestly so many different attacks that this thing can use. I'm just gonna go straight into the showcase so we can get on with it and show you guys what this gigantic metal monster is really capable of. If anyone suggested this, and I know many of you did, you'll be down below. If you guys want to suggest a mod, do it in the comment section down below or in my Discord page in the description. Let's now enter Mecha Godzilla. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Garry's Mod. So I think we should start this video off with a size comparison. So here we have Zilla, as you can see, in all of her glory. And then we have Radioactive Zilla, which is ever so slightly bigger. And then we go on to Breaking News, which got a remake, which made him quite a bit different and definitely bigger than the Zillas. But beyond that, we have Day 17, which is even bigger. And next we have the boy of today, Mecha Godzilla, which you could see is definitely bigger than Day 17, but he falls short to Birdwatcher and of course Behemoth. Now, I am a little sick of constantly showing Trevor Henderson stuff on the channel, but it's so good to have these giant creatures to fight against. So think of it as beating up the Trevor Henderson creatures if any of you out there don't like them that much. Now, when you're on the ground, he is absolutely massive, like scarily so. Definitely not something we can easily fight. In fact, if I were to actually just go ahead and shoot, you can see he has more than 4.5 million health, and he has 75% damage reduction. What? I think this might be the true king of NPC fights. We're gonna have to see though. He does have special executions just for giants. This thing was made to fight giants, which is kind of obvious when you realize. But he does have special attacks for smaller people. In fact, he was created to have tons of attacks. We have stomps, we have missiles, we have dashes, we have slams of all sorts, so many different things that hopefully we get to show off in today's video. But there's so much different moves, I don't know if we'll be able to, but we'll be able to see just how fast Mecha Godzilla moves. Or not, because he's not targeting me. There we go, and I'm going to so regret doing that because the Proton Breath, it just one-shots you. And hey, look, we're still charcoal with skin. What's up, guys? How's it going? You'll see when we respawn, he is constantly just shooting missiles out, even though he's not even that close to us. It doesn't really matter. He doesn't really give a shit. And there we could see a flay of missiles, but I don't know if that killed us or the Proton Breath. Something to take note of, guys. The Proton Breath has an insane kill zone. It doesn't matter if you're even far away from it, it'll still kill you. But of course, even if that for some reason misses, there's missiles. As you can see though, we weren't even close to that, and it still killed us. And again, if we were to try to attack, we're doing itsy bitsy damage, and we'll just get stomped on. So guys, it's safe to say, it doesn't matter if we're using arc weapons, if we're using strong weapons, it doesn't really matter. This thing is just too strong. Kind of like all the other big NPCs that we've been taking a look at, this NPC is just too strong for a player to fight. Not even my tried and true energy ball will do anything. So obviously we're gonna need some serious firepower to really take this thing down, and I've summoned a gigantic amount of Combine soldiers, hopefully enough to do something to Mecha Godzilla. we're not going to be doing the standard transition where I do a time lapse. We're going to just be doing this real time because, well, you guys will see why. Let's just say MechaGodzilla does not play around. So here we go. Maybe I spawned too much NPCs. We see massive explosions. I already see dead striders. And this might crash the game, guys. I'm not gonna press anything, hoping for the best. 0.3 frames, guys. That's the best. Word for the wise, don't delete stuff. Oh, it makes it worse. Okay. And there we have one Proton Breath, and within a single wave of massive amounts of energy, death has been strewn across the battlefield. Every single one of these, the chopper, the striders, each of the soldiers lie dead along with every single hunter. It wasn't even 0.01% of the power of this mechanized beast. So I'm getting pretty excited. I think this might actually have a chance. Alright guys, sorry for the insane noise, but I spawned so many different jets from all different parts of the world. We have Ukraine, we have US, we have Russian, and even more. Let's see if we can get an advantage in the air since we couldn't get one on the ground. This is going to go so badly. Oh, but that looks so epic! Oh, every single one of them are just flying around like fireworks. Even the AC-130, which I thought would at least do something since it'd be so high up. Oh, but look at that damage! I don't know if Godzilla did that to himself or if that was the planes, but that's a lot more than I expected. I think we're going to have to do this again. Alright guys, round 2. So this time I put them much higher up in the air. I also spread them out further so they could kind of flank. Hopefully they don't just run into each other, but I guess we'll see. Alright. Oh, thankfully they dodged it. I want to see how MechaGodzilla deals with things that are way high in the air. See if he has... Oh, wow. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, you know what? It's the missiles. Yeah. You can see Godzilla's just got some crazy, like, lunging attacks. He is not afraid to get his hands dirty. And he is not afraid to just do a freaking badass spin Proton Breath. You can see this plane's just kind of freaking out. And, ooh, no, the AC-130 is still alive. This might be the end for MechaGodzilla, unless those missiles hit, which he is shooting out a lot of them. But I think they're all missing. You guys can see the AC-130 is definitely given its best shot, literally, because it is hitting some really good shots. And you can see MechaGodzilla fighting back with missiles, but unfortunately, the AC-130 is just a little too fast. He is trying his best to shoot so many missiles, but once again, they're all just falling a bit short. Oh, and it just takes one rocket, and that's all Godzilla needs, but unfortunately, they're just not hitting. And that Proton Breath, he can't aim it upwards. That's one thing I wanted to really test, is to see if he could aim that. You guys can see the AC-130 is just pelting MechaGodzilla. Absolutely, the poor thing is helpless. But we could see MechaGodzilla is still very, very healthy. Alright guys, so I've created, using dupes, a little tiny mini town. And we're gonna see if Godzilla is very effective. It does say in the description that MechaGodzilla is good at destroying buildings. Let's see if that's true. You can see, even though he's disabled, he is so eager to go. So let's go ahead and give it to him and see just what happens. Wait, why is he so weak? What happened to him? I keep forgetting to... Okay, oh god. Oh god, yep. Our tower's destroyed. And we're dead. Just like that. The proton beam, guys, it's too strong. Also, spawning a bunch of destructible props with a beam that annihilates things instantly was not a very smart idea. We could see pretty much all the destructible buildings that could have been destroyed are destroyed. There's a house over there that was destroyed. If we look to the left here, that house was destroyed. My tower is missing shards of glass. It is lagging more than hell. We are dead. Everything's destroyed. The end. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't really think MechaGodzilla's all that. I think he's all hype. Hot air. So, my robot is way better than MechaGodzilla. So, I think we should really go through with this and see just which one is the true master. Come on, man, I'll beat... Robot? Well, we can see I was wrong. And he is now an amalgamation of... trash. Alright guys, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh my god. The moment you've all been waiting for. We have a bunch of Trevor Henderson giants here. We have Birdwatcher, Day 18, Day 17, and Sky Tentacles. Let's see if this is enough to take down the Mecha Man himself. So the first thing we're going to notice is that, well, Birdwatcher's already dead, but... that might have been because of Sky Tentacles. That's the problem is... Oh, wait, he's trying to kill me. Okay, that was a total fail. I think they just ended up fighting each other, but I guess we get a... Oh. Ew. Wow. Imagine getting f***ed by MechaGodzilla's tail. That doesn't seem right. Alright guys, next up we have 3 of the same, but this time we have Misty Guest and the Web Kraken. This time he is not going to hit me, which means we should get a pretty good fight out of this. Let's see. No Sky Tentacles. Oh, no. Really, like, shooting that Proton Breath is enough to... I think to... where did they all go? And... I think you guys get the picture. Oh... They did so much damage. That was honestly a closer fight than I expected, but you guys can see where I'm getting at. MechaGodzilla is the ultimate machine. I did a fight with him in Behemoth, and it took like 20 minutes, but he beat the Behemoth, which means I think he's stronger than most, if not all, of the Trevor Henderson creatures. If you guys want to see more in-depth video on him fighting other NPCs, I didn't have enough time to do it in this video, let me know in the comments down below. Enough games, guys. It's time we became Godzilla himself. MechaGodzilla, that is. So, we can see we can walk, and he covers so much distance just by walking. But we can also sprint. You can see, just gallop. The thing that I think is so strange is that he acts so human. With those longer limbs, it definitely does not seem like a lizard, but more like a lizard man, if you will. We can left click, and yeah, look at that punch. No lizard is gonna punch like that. It's so crazy. Right click is, I'm assuming, going to be an execute. Oh, yup. We play. What do you want, cat? It did a ton of damage, and there we go. Now he finally dies. That's the scary thing about MechaGodzilla, guys, is he can grab things and just do whatever he wants with them, even if they're big. So with Behemoth, guys, we can see he is enormous. And we are actually taking a nice chunk of damage, but we can fight back with our own damage. And this isn't really doing as good as I expected, so of course we have the Proton Breath, which is going to do a nice chunk of damage, of course. Now I think because the rockets just kind of activate normally, we don't get a command for that. But we do get a command to pick him up and grab him, and... I can't believe it. Right when I was about to do a grab move, we die. So, to be fair, guys, the Behemoth is definitely no joke either. He can hold his own, and it's a pretty close fight, I will say, but with the test that I did, MechaGodzilla did come out on top. And there you have it, guys. That's just a small taste of what MechaGodzilla is capable of. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to see more MechaGodzilla, let me know, and I might do an NPC battle video featuring more NPCs like Ares and the sort. If you want to see something else, of course, leave a comment down below. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this. Leave a like, subscribe, you know the drill. I'll see you all in the next video. And until then, thanks for watching, guys, and farewell. As always, guys, the last video I did will be on the left and a random video will be on the right. Thanks for watching until the end, and until next time.